Absolute value equations. Let's get started with number 1. And I believe many of you will find these very easy, or so I hope. And here's the thing. Every time that we have an absolute value, whatever numbers are positive inside of it will remain positive. And the numbers that are negative will come out positive. So we're going to switch the signal if the end result here within the absolute value is negative. And for that, we're going to have to split up this equation into two parts. The first one is if the result is positive. So what we do is that we just remove the absolute value and we don't change anything. We just say x plus 2 is equal to 5. And on the other hand, what if this value here was negative? Then we would need to switch the signal, since whatever comes out needs to be positive. Okay, so we split them up. Whatever was inside here, just put a negative signal, and we're going to end up with two answers that are probably going to work. Over here, I'm just going to subtract 2 from both sides of the equation. So x is just going to be equal to 5 minus 2, just 3. X is 3. Great. What about over here? So there's sort of a -1 hidden here, which is going to distribute to the x and the 2. So -1 times x, negative x, -1 times 2, negative 2, equals 5. And now I just add 2 to both sides of the equation. So these cancel out. So I get negative x is equal to 5 plus 2, 7. Then I divide both sides by -1. X is 7 divided by -1, -7. Okay, so these are the solutions, but how does this work over here? I guess the 3 is pretty self-explanatory because 3 plus 2 is 5, and the absolute value of 5 is just equal to 5. So that's, of course, correct. How about the -7? Okay, well, -7 plus 2 is it equal to 5? -7 plus 2 is -5, and the absolute value of -5 is positive 5. Because, like I said before, whenever we have the absolute value of a number, which means basically these lines over here, right? That's the absolute value. So the absolute value of -5 is just positive 5, so that's also correct. So these are the answers. X equals -7 and x is positive 3. Then how about this guy over here? So now that you guys know the basics, this will be pretty quick. First solution will be just x minus 3 equals 7, or first equation. And what if the result is negative? Then we have to switch the signals. Negative x minus 3 equals 7. So now I can add 3 both sides. So 7 plus 3 is 10. X is 10. How about over here? We have a -1 hidden there. -1 times x, negative x. -1 times -3 plus 3, or positive 3. That's equal to 7. Now I can subtract 3 from both sides of the equation. So negative x is equal to 7 minus 3, or then I can divide both sides by -1. So x is just going to be 4 divided by -1, which is -4. That's it. So x is 10 and x is -4.